What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reviewing Ninjago Dragons Rising Season 2, Episode 14, Inside the Maze. So let's talk about this. Now, before we begin, if you haven't watched my Episode 13 review, I highly recommend watching that first before watching this one. And minor spoilers, if you haven't seen this episode, I highly recommend watching it on Netflix because it's out now. And without further ado, let's talk about the episode. Now, the episode starts off with a flashback of all the ninjas and Wu learning the ninjas how to dance. And we got this nice romantic moment of Jay and Nia dancing, and cut to, of course, Nia trying to find Jay in the city of temples. Aaron, of course, reconnects and talks to, of course, Frack, while finding clues about who, of course, tried to send assassins on them. And they, of course, see Wildfire trying to, of course, flirt and get a boyfriend with, of course, Roby, and asks him if she can go with him. Which, of course, Roby said, "Stang Zoot, you can." And we also got a nice moment where Cole and Geode, of course, see each other at the City of Temples, and they, of course, go to the Temple Museum, where there is, of course, an elemental Titan mech, which was, of course, used by the previous elemental master of Earth, that being Lily. So Lily, of course, piloted this elemental Titan mech. Sora tries to, of course, spy on Jordana and Dot because there's something going on between these two characters. Kai and Basil are spying on the rest of the Forbidden Five, trying to talk to someone from the outside of Nether Space. We, of course, see other new Elemental Masters in the background, which we will talk about later. And we, of course, have Cinder bullying Wildfire. The ninjas are, of course, prepared for the first round of the Tournament of the Sources. We, of course, start off with round one with Zane, the Master of Ice, versus Zerg, the Master of Reflex. However, of course, Zane lost the first round, and his elemental power is taken away and, of course, given to Zerg, which he now has the elemental power of Reflex and Ice. Kind of disappointing that Zane was the first elemental master being out and his powers taken away. A little nod to him not joining the tournament of elements, but his elemental power was, of course, taken away first. Now, the biggest moment of all is, of course, Nia versus Jay. Now, this is, of course, the biggest highlight of the episode, and I will talk about it later. Nia, of course, fights Jay, which Jay has no memories at all of him being a ninja, and, of course, Jay shattered his goodness with Shatter Spin, but Nia, of course, uses her Rising Dragon to, of course, defeat Jay and win the tournament. However, Jay, of course, lost his elemental powers of lightning, and was given to Nia, and Nia has Jay's lightning powers. Nia, of course, confronts Jay and tells him that he always loved him, which Jay responded to Nia that he will always hate her. And the episode ends that Kai and Basil have a way to have a connection with someone, that being Ryu, from Nether Space to the City of Temples. Now, man, this is probably one of the best episodes in season 2 overall. This is probably in my top 5 best season 2 episodes yet, mostly because of the tournament fights, and most importantly, getting to see Jay fighting against Nia, and that was so fantastic seeing that. But it's also really a shame that Jay lost against Nia. I wish Jay stayed in the tournament at least. Like, I would love to see him fight against Cole and then lose against Cole. I would love to see that happen. But in the end, they decided to go with Nia instead. But let's also talk about the Elemental Masters in the background. Now, we of course got this weird Gecko person who's the Elemental Master of Size, a Merlopian who's the Elemental Master of Sound, the new Elemental Master of Sound, because Jacob, assumedly, he died, and probably the worst elemental power yet, this Mud's character who's the Elemental Master of Surface Tension. Probably one of the worst elemental powers yet. But overall, definitely a must-watch episode. It's definitely in the top 5 best Ninjago Dragon Rising Season 2 episodes yet. But leave it down in the comments down below. Is this your favorite episode? And yeah, that's going to be it in today's video. And stay tuned because we are, of course, going to be reviewing episode 15, United We Fall. So until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications whenever I post a brand new video. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.